Good morning.
Good morning. This is Meditation Reflections, and it's a gray day, but we're going to have fun anyway.
True. Well, actually, we did have fun. It was a very good meditation this morning.
Yeah. A little bit of a late start for us, but we got up early and had other things to do, so here we are.
But we're here. I'm going to go with mine.
Yep.
Mine was about change, that we're going through lots and lots of change. And the Spirit was bringing up the question of, are there changes that you would have made in your life? Now, all of us can historically go back. I wish I hadn't been at that location that day. I wish something else had happened. That kind of change. But there are other kinds of change which we want in our life that are usually smaller in scale. And you have to look at those and go, is it something inside me that has to change? Or is it something in the outside world, which is usually the design of the world, like rearranging your kitchen so that you can cook better, or rearranging the living room so that conversations among guests is better. And that's a mechanical. Spirit was encouraging to look at those, both the large scale and the small scale, so that you remember your power, that you can make changes that actually help you and help others. But it's asking you to identify them, because sometimes they can be tiny little things. I was once paid a great compliment when I switched to a new school, and they said, "Donna, you're the ideal person for this because you smile at the students." And it wasn't anything big, but I do tend to smile at students. I like them.
Or you used to.
Oh, that's true. I'm having some interesting issues around that, and that's probably why it came up. Do I want to teach? No, not really.
Okay.
Not anymore. But I would probably still be the same positive. So change, both your history of change and what could you change, and whether it's a mechanical little simple change or it's a change inside you. And that one's the trickier one, and probably more important.
You can't really change like the past.
No.
But you can change your perception of the past.
Mm-hmm. Or your understanding of it.
Yeah.
Insight into why you made the choice you made.
Yeah, exactly. So I got something that parallels.
Mm-hmm.
I saw each of us as individual neurons in the greater reality. We are all source. And we have our own independent consciousness, yet at the same time we're all one. And it's up to us to recognize each other in that vein, that we indeed are all one, and we are all connected to Source. We are have a direct line to Source, and we're not separate from it. We're not separate from the earth. We're not separate from each other. And we have a magnetic pull to our own physicality, and that's what keeps us centered. Some people are very self-centered and narcissistic to the point of being narcissistic, which they're going to have to resolve that within themselves, and they'll eventually see that is being mirrored back to them, and eventually they'll self-correct, because we all do.
Yeah, that's an ongoing process.
Yeah.
They're just trying to raise it up so you give it some thought today. True. The other thing is about observing the past. You can't change it, but you need to check to make sure it's not a reoccurring pattern.
Yeah.
Because reoccurring patterns you can stop.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's our history, and even our ancestral history we can heal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you let's use the example of abuse in a family, and if you recognize that there's a history of it in your family and you stop it, you're actually healing the past as well, because
the future.
And the future, exactly.
Which is a very important thing to do.
Yeah. We have a cat that wants attention.
He's joining us. Anyway, so you're hearing him in the back.
Oh, you got claws.
You can jump up on me. He's headed off. I think he's headed off now. We're not being useful, and we're not in the kitchen where we are useful. Fingers are really interesting. They can open things.
Yeah. So, anyway, thanks for being here. Have a good day.
Oh, one thing you need to mention.
Oh, yeah. Yesterday I was on Todd Medina's show, Soology, and check it out. Yeah, it's on my
Your
on my wall, I guess, on Facebook. But anyway,
it's also on his.
If you don't see it, check out Todd Medina Soology, and he interviewed me there. Had a little bit of difficulty toward the end. I cut out a little technical difficulty, but there's a lot of good information there. I think you'll enjoy it. And check out his other interviews. That
astonished me. I've seen one or two, but now I know I'm going to watch it systematically.
Yeah, he's a very good interviewer. And
wonderful insights.
Awake.
Yeah, the echoing of the stories, the parallels really reinforces the spiritual understandings, which I think is very important.
Yeah. So check out Soology on Facebook, YouTube, and several other mediums.
Anyway, have a wonderful day.
Yep, thanks for being here. Check out naturalshaman.com. There's a lot of interesting stuff there. Check out the photo page if you haven't. That's kind of fun too.
Mm-hmm. Good collection there.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you soon. Schedule's still a little irregular, but you can always catch up because once they're uploaded, you can see them at your leisure.
Yeah, we probably won't have one tomorrow morning, but tomorrow afternoon possibly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, look forward to seeing you again, and blessings upon you.
Blessings.